Okay, good evening everybody and welcome back to Press Play. I'm your host JJ48 and tonight we are continuing with Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic. We are finishing up here on Kashyyyk. You might recall last time we came down to the Shadowlands, ended up finding the Star Forge, or not the Star Forge, the Star Map, and we also found Zalbar's father, who had kind of been exiled down here as a mad Wookiee, and managed to kind of restore him to sanity and get him to realize that his other son, Zalbar's brother, that there might be a way to get rid of him and be able to bring some peace and hopefully bring some peace to the Wookiees. So that's where we're off to now. Let's see. Looks like we do have some enemies here. Whoop. The old man knows better than to engage in chit-chat with enemies so close by. Well, I wasn't trying to engage in chit-chat. I was trying to attack the enemy, but it didn't seem like it was interested in attacking, I guess. So, let's see. Where are we off to? Yep, there's Freyr. That was Zalbar's dad. Swoop bikes. Okay, I guess we also dealt. There was a Wookiee down here who was upset because some of the Wookiees down here were being hunted and slaughtered when they came down here, and there was a group of Mandalorians that were doing it, and we dealt with them as well. So that's what we were doing over here. And now we can, I believe, head back up. We'll have to see how interesting to see how the confrontation goes between Zalbar and Chundar, his brother, and Freyr, I think was their dad's name. So. Heal up Jolie while we're out of combat. Here's the camp with the Zerka poachers that we destroyed some of their protective machinery, so they were driven off. Oh yeah, we also we found this Wookiee who had been, I think this was the Wookiee who had been murdered, and we found a piece of a bowcaster. So we're gonna take it up to. I guess there's like a Wookiee weaponsmith or somebody up in the village who might be able to recognize it and tell us what happened. Let's see, is that listed? Yeah, Chieftain in need. We've returned Becca's blade to Freyr, or Baka's blade to Freyr. He's gone to rally support and will meet you back in Chundar's throne room. He's counting on your support. Okay, we had the mechanic Matin, who's in kind of indentured servitude to Eli, and we found out that Eli is responsible for his crew never showing up to pay back their debt. Let's see. Yeah, we found the corpse of Roarer. Data pad revealing that he dealt with slavers was on his body, as well as a bowcaster bolt casing that probably belongs to whoever killed him. Oh, I need to plug in my controller so it doesn't die on me. Okay. Gorwukin. you! Our spies say that the Mad Claw you were sent to kill is on his way to Ruro right now. You should have followed the will of Chundar. Now you will face his wrath. Does not sound happy. Is that another Wookiee behind him? I guess we have Gorwookin and just Wookiee and Wookiee. Alright, well, so yeah, because Chundar sent us down to deal with Freyr, and instead we helped Freyr out, so I believe Gorwookin's probably one of Chundar's loyalists, so he's not too happy. I guess we'll find out if he's a loyalist or not, if he's, if we beat him up enough for some reason, or is he going to try to kill us because... I'm supposed to get rid of all the poison. Okay, well, I don't think Gorwookin's going to be surrendering. Okay, Joey, are you attacking the Wookiee or are you attacking me? Fortunately, the damage and everything is dependent on who you're targeting, not who the animation is drawn through. So this Wookiee had remains. Gorwookin didn't have any remains. Only had a few credits. Okay, no, nothing else. Okay, we're healed up, Jolie's healed up, and HK should have his passive healing as we walk along. Having seen Gorwookin operate the basket, you understand it well enough to use it yourself. Okay, that's good. Otherwise, it probably would have been rather tricky if we didn't know how to work this thing, so let's get out of here. We begin the long ascent to the upper boughs of Kashyyyk. Okay, it's this way. Troral, you're not gonna try to fight us, are you? Well, it seems you're more than I thought. Freyr has come back and told me of what you did for him. Okay, you're willing to listen to Freyr, that's a good sign. My fellow hunters split on what should be done. Some were loyal to Chundar alone. We had to fight. Oh no. Freyr went to the throne room to challenge Chundar. I will take you to him now. Okay. Why should I follow you? You fought each other? Why? Lead on, we should hurry. I mean, it's pretty obvious that they fought each other, and I don't think we're gonna get a better answer for following him other than, like, he supports Freyr, so... lead on, because we need to get there and make sure that we can support Freyr as well. Yes, much is about to be decided. Only one can lead us. Must lead us. Come. great, everyone is here now. It's a reunion. Yes, son, by the blade of Baka's sword, I've come to end your treachery. No more will you sell your own people. You have Baka's blade? So what? I have the hilt, held by each true chieftain in recent memory. Even you claimed it was all important. We both have our ancient trinkets, so who will the people follow now? You? You are old and weak. Shut up, both of you. This ends today. I will not see Rororo suffer anymore. I guess that's the name of the village. Okay. You tell him, Zalbar. Or quiet down, we'll use this to our advantage. Or do none of you hairy heaps ever shut up? No, you tell him, Zalbar. We're behind you all the way. I don't know what to do. Chundar has been telling me things. He makes sense, I think. I don't know. Uh-oh. Side with Chundar. He has the power here. Or side with Freyr. He's the honorable one. Or do you have to fight? Talk it through. I don't care, just get on with it. Talking probably be the best option if we can resolve it without violence, but I'm not sure if we'll be able to resolve it without violence unless, like, if we were trying to reach a compromise, I guess what could possibly be offered to Chundar that wouldn't be still, like, Wookiees getting enslaved to enrich him or something. But let's see what the talking option has. Yeah, let's talk it through. Could we work together? It would be difficult. Convince them. Avoid this needless slaughter. Or no, siding with your brother would be better. Or no, it's better to side with your father. See, I think part of the key is that the brother has the hilt, but the father has the blade, and both parts are needed to be able to make a complete sword. So clearly, I don't know how we're going to reach a compromise, but clearly a compromise needs to be made if we're looking into metaphors and symbols properly. So let's avoid this needless slaughter. Then so be it. The fighting stops here. I will not have our world destroyed with you two. Perhaps there is hope. What say you, Chundar? What do I say? I still have Zerka support. I say you will die. Attack. Ah, that was not a smart decision, Chundar. Okay. Okay, so we have Zerka, 2 Wookiee guards, 3, 4 Wookiee guards. Okay. So we have Chundar, 2 Zerka guards, and 4 Wookiee guards. Get too close to throw a lightsaber, so we'll just have to... I think the Zerka guards might be best to go after first. Light side points, I guess I'm trying to talk it out. Okay, I'm gonna have to Zerka guards first because I think they're pretty weak. And should go down pretty quick. They're coming at me with a lightsaber. Well, I'll pull out my electro dagger thing and go after somebody completely different across the room. No, I wasn't watching Jolie's health. Unfortunately, this guard is just munching on popcorn, watching the fight. Didn't seem terribly interested in helping out. We have done it. I'm sad that it had to come to this, but I couldn't let it continue. Well, I mean, we tried to talk it out. Chundar's the one who decided on attacking, so... Zalbar, my son, I'm truly sorry. You've suffered a great shame. I was blind. I have no excuse. I can forgive, Father. I have learned a lot over the years. Okay. I have a few questions about Kashyyyk, Frere. What will you do about the slavers? Or what will you do now, Zalbar? Let's start by asking Zalbar what he'll do. Is he gonna keep coming with us, or is he needed here? Returning home has lifted a great weight from my mind, but has been painful as well. You have a place by my side, Zalbar. I would be honored if you would take it. I can't, not yet. I'm just getting used to being free, and not just from the slavers. I have a life debt. Now that my life is truly my own again, honoring that agreement is all the more important. Listen to my son. His insight humbles me. Take that good judgment with you, and all the planets will come to revere Wookiee wisdom. That's what Wookiees are known for. So, what are you going to do about the slavers? We'll fight them. It'll be difficult, but I swear they won't take another one of my people without bloodshed. We'll send quick climbers to other villages and try to rally a defense. We must guard against this ever happening again. You will be the last outsider welcome here for a very long time. It is a change for the better, I think. Okay, let's ask about Kashyyyk in general. Could they wait? I will answer what I can later, but we need to settle our current business. There is much that needs to be done. Okay, I guess it's time I was leaving. Perhaps, but before you go, I must see to your reward. You have done us a great service. Kashyyyk will remember you well past your lifetime. Because of you, I am reinstated as chieftain. We will return to the old ways, when honor and trust of kin ruled above all else. Well, in a sense, trust of kin's kind of what got us in this mess, but... I'm not sure there is a reward that accurately reflects the value of what you have done. Our world has changed because of you. I have a request, Father. I have thought about it a great deal. I would like Baka's sword. Oh, that would be fitting, I think. Or, Zalbar, shut up. I want some credits. No, I think that would be nice. Give Baka's sword to Zalbar, so it's, I guess, symbolically showing that, like, hey, Zalbar is not here, but he will be chieftain, I guess, someday when Frere's no longer, when he decides to step down or passes away or something. So yeah, that'd be fitting. Well, that is quite a request. I'm tempted to say no, but perhaps I should consider it an investment. Zalbar, do you understand what this will mean? It is the legacy of our people, held by chieftains, and future chieftains. I understand. I want this, Father. I'll bring it back one day. Zalbar means you're going to have to be chieftain someday. I have no doubt. Let the two halves of the blade be made one. My son shall hold Baka's sword. Okay, my controller's plugged in. It shouldn't be low battery. Okay, Jolie, you can head back to the ship, I guess. We'll take Zalbar with us for the remainder of our time here. Okay, okay, we have Chundar's bowcaster, repair kit, med pack. Poison grenade. Don't mind me, I'm just figuring it'll be easier to tidy up the dead if they're not weighed down quite so much. A little... I'm guessing these are seating areas with like Wookiees being a little taller than humans. Just like a little... Is this for... Like, there's benches or tables or something over here in the main hall. Are these just like little side meeting rooms or something? Have little breakout sessions if have multiple discussions going on? Okay, let's go see if we can find the Wookiee who can tell us about the bowcaster. Hang on, I do need to level up Zalbar as well. Okay. Oh yeah, let's see what items we have. Okay, Baka's ceremonial blade. Okay, looks like a pretty good one. Might have to give that to Zalbar, and especially since he's the one who asked for it. It's not really ours to hold on to, I guess. So the great Baka was hunting the Shadowlands ages ago when an alien ship crashed through the forest. He saw that first contact as a warning of the destruction outsiders could bring. Made from the debris, this sword is a reminder for his people that trust must be given cautiously, and only to those who have earned it. Okay, and we have Chundar's bowcaster. We'll compare that with what HK's has, which I think is Zalbar's bowcaster. Okay. Chundar's personal weapon is a bowcaster with some unusual Zerka modifications. Most Wookiees would likely not appreciate such outside influence. So, 3 to 12 plus 4, so that's essentially 7 to 16. Attack plus 2. Okay, so Zalbar's I think has a larger critical range, but Chundar's is going to have better overall damage. Let's go ahead and give you Chundar's bowcaster. Okay. Alright, then Baka's ceremonial blade. Oh, it's much better than missions. But then, how does missions go against the prototype? Oh. 10 plus 1. No, I think prototype's what we want at the moment. Or is it? Well, this one would be good, but it's not an offhand weapon, so it would actually be a little bit of a penalty to attack. So let's just keep it like this. All right. It's interesting that on Baka's blade, you have the hilt, and then you have like the portion connected to the hilt, like running up a good deal along the blade. But then again, I wonder if part of that could be because it was made from starship debris, that it's not really... It had to be held differently because it wasn't really designed initially to be a blade.
Yes?
From the get-go. Okay, so let's see which... I think over there is just nothing. We'll, where were some houses? this a house we could get into? No. Okay, Wookiee and Wookiee. I don't think you two are who we're looking for. Okay, hey, Wookiee, can you tell me where to find a Wookiee not named Wookiee? Freyr's back in power. Slavers learn to fear us. Is what I think is what he said. Okay, maybe this way. Okay. And here we have Wookiee, Wookiee, and Wookiee. And Wookiee's over here, along with, looks like Wookiee and Wookiee. But, okay, here's Nar's home. I think this was probably the one who we're looking for. Oh yeah, Freyr was offering us a reward, but then Zalbar's like, oh, actually give me the reward instead. Yeah, it's a little bit of an odd custom, I guess, but, you know, it's... When in, Roversville, or whatever this was called, you know, do as the Wookiees. So, Waraznar. Greetings again, outsider. Please, if you have business here, make it brief. Okay. Seeing as how you're the only named Wookiee who wasn't, like, involved in the previous stuff, and I can see through your head, that's rather disturbing. But do you know who owns this bolt casing? Let's see if the family insignia is there. Yes, there it is. This belongs to Jarek. How did you get it? Found Jarek's bolt casing on Rover's corpse. Okay. Or tell me something. What's the penalty for murder? Can I ask you some questions? We found the bolt casing on Rover's corpse, but as I recall, we also found evidence that Rover was working with slavers, so there might be some extenuating circumstances here. Oh my, that is very distressing. Definitely seems to suggest that Jarek helped in Rover's death. I can't ignore this. Wait here, outsider. I must address this. I will have Jarek brought here. And I hope he can explain this. I really do. Okay. Let's see what's going on. Jarek, you know why you have been summoned here. As holder of the laws, I ask you to explain. I won't answer. I can't, Rorschner. Must Rorwill be here? Rorwill has a bond with Rorer. He is the closest to family that can be found. He is entitled to be here. Jarek, please speak. If you are guilty, it means death. This outsider will be given your possessions. Do you want that? Wait, if he's executed, I get paid? Is there no alternative to death as punishment? Or Jarek, won't you say anything in your own defense? I think I understand what's going on here. So Jarek probably killed Rorer over the slaver thing. But the fact that he's like, oh, I don't want you know, Rorer's, you know, close friend, brother kind of person here, so I think he doesn't want, he felt that Rorer needed to die or they had a fight, but he doesn't want it revealed that Rorer was working with the slavers, because I guess he doesn't want to like bring shame on Rorer's memory or something. Okay. This is plugged in. I don't know why you keep telling me that the charge is depleted. I can see that the lights on. It's charging. So, Jarek, won't you say anything in your own defense? I killed Rorer. I will accept whatever punishment is given. It's better if only my honor is tainted. You did do it. Why? Roar was good and honorable. Why did you kill him? Well, about that. You only need to know that I did it. The reason is unimportant. Roar I'm sorry. Jarek, I won't let you do this. Roar was dealing with slavers. Or kill him. I found nothing to justify the murder. Wait, go back to the part where I get paid if he's guilty. No, I think it's important that the truth come out. I mean, yeah, this is a little bit of a stain on Roar, but I mean, Roar's dead. You're not gonna prevent that by, hiding his crimes. And then you'll just have people wondering, like, what in the world happened. So, yeah, let's tell them the truth, that Roar was dealing with slavers. What are you talking about? Liar! Please, don't tell them anything. Roar was admired. They need to believe in him. Zalbar, you look considerably shaggier than the rest of the Wookiees. I'm old, I'm not important. Let Warwill and the others have their hero. If that is what you want. Or, no, I won't let this happen. There will be no hero having while I'm in this village. So, I won't let that happen. Explain yourself, outsider. If you have information that will affect this trial, I must know it. What is that? What's that large brown thing that keeps waving? Don't listen to these outsider lies, please. Warwill, don't listen. I think the one Wookiee has like a staff or something that keeps waving, like we just see the end of it in front of the camera whenever he's on screen, but it's because of the perspective, it just looks really weird. Warwill dealt with slavers. The datapad I found on his corpse proves it. Or kill him then. Jarek must pay for his crime. Still going back to we get paid if he's guilty. No. He dealt with slavers and we found this datapad. But no, that can't be. Jarek, it can't be. I'm sorry, Warwill. I didn't want you to know. So much is against us. You need someone to look up to. I couldn't let him betray you, betray everyone. Outsiders are enough of a threat by themselves. We don't need traitors of our own. See how this Wookiee truly understands honor? Do you see how important we consider these things? Well, as holder of the laws, I declare Jarek innocent. I will see to your release. Well, I must say that you are the first outsider that I have been glad to know. You have surprised me. Perhaps some of you are capable of honor after all. You are deserving of your reward. My reward? What reward? Or can I ask if anything is happening now? Okay. Let me just ask you if anything's happening now. My reward is that I get experience for finishing the side quest. Nothing that you can help with. Roar's crime is causing a bit of a stir, but it will pass in time. Some of us will be disappointed in him, but we have other enemies to worry about. Okay, so, yeah, what reward are you talking about? Did I not explain? As the person that discovered the crime, you were also affected by it. You would have been given a portion of Jarek's possessions, but he was innocent. Roar, however, was not. Roar was wealthy. His family was taken by slavers, leaving him everything. You get 1/3 of this. Okay. Roar receives the rest if he wishes. He is still upset, but he is young. He will recover. Okay, we already asked if anything's happening, so thanks and goodbye. Goodbye, Bakagaiju. Okay, 400 credits. Not too bad. I'm not entirely sure how to take Zalbar's... HK, when you're walking around like that behind Zalbar, it looks like you're escorting a prisoner or something. But I'm not really sure how to take Zalbar's, like, look, this is... Don't you see how much honor means to Wookiees? If he was, like, proud of what was going on, or if he was chastising us for not letting... I've already forgotten his name. The one guy take the fall. Home of Warwill. Have we not noticed this before? And this door was bolted, like, on the outside. Would it have been possible to open it up from the inside? Is Warwill under arrest or something? Okay, let's see. Thank you, outsider. You are like I thought Warwill was. Please leave me. I want to be alone for a bit. I still thank you. I just need some time to think about things. Okay, and Jarek. Look, I'm sorry you didn't get to be declared guilty, Jarek, but you know, you can always commit some other crime in the future. I don't know how to thank an outsider. I never thought it possible. Thank you. I just wish that you hadn't seen us at our worst. We can be so much better. We must be. Okay. Mind if I take a look at this stuff over here? Okay, med pack and repair kit. Good. Oh, I thought this stuff on the table would be able to be interacted with. But there's a bolt on this side as well. Okay, with that, I think we're... This isn't the right way, is it? No. Because this is the chieftain's hut. But it came up this way, and there wasn't anything up this way. Oh, this is the way out of the village. Yeah, okay, this is the Great Walkway. Supplies there. So now we need to go work things out with Matten and Eli. We're probably also going to have Zerka not too terribly happy with us. By order of Chieftain Freyr, you are allowed full access to the Shadowlands and our village. You have our thanks, outsider. Wait, is this the way to the Shadowlands? That's not where I want to go. Let's go back. Okay, so let's see. It's the Zerka dock. Okay, yeah, it's back up this way. And HK, of course, is wanting to kill stuff, so I guess we'll let him do his thing as long as he's not killing Wookiees, I guess. Okay, well, we should be safe now. Oh, weren't there some Zerka guards here when we initially came through? Oh. Newfound courage of the Wookiees has put a premature end to whatever business Matt and Eli had between them. Okay, so we can't actually complete that quest anymore. Or rather, it's been completed in a different way. Okay, so we should have come up here and dealt with it before dealing with all the stuff with the Wookiees. Well, I don't think Zerka's going to want to be doing much more business with us. Looks like the Wookiees are much better shots than the Zerka guards. Zerk remaining in here. So yeah, the Wookiees not interested in just like telling Zerka they're no longer welcome. They want to make sure that Zerka fully understands. Rebel. There's Wookiee Guard. Okay, so we can still use our ship, and if we need to come back here, we can still dock here. It's just now Wookiees are in charge of the docking platform instead of Zerka. Researched all these when we came here initially. Didn't win. We'll remember what happened here. Slavers will not take us again. Presence is tolerated because of how you helped us, outsider. Okay. So let's talk to everybody on board, and we can disembark and re-embark. I want to see if everybody's get new stories from everybody. Okay, so we should be able to. I think we have the tack gland. We can go speak to Mission's brother and finish that up.
Hey there.
Okay, want to talk about your
maybe
brother?
Maybe if we get these tack glands for him, things will work out. Or maybe he'll finally see the light and turn over a new leaf. I know it's not likely, but it's all I have to hope for.
Yeah, it's probably not going to happen, but it's good to dream. Okay, Canderous, you have any more war stories?
Yeah, what do you want?
Tell me more about the Mandalorian Wars.
We fought against the Republic forces for some time, over the course of many battles. At the start, they were not much of a threat to speak of. But once the Jedi Revan took charge, things began to turn against us. The Republic fleets began to use more than just basic tactics. Feints, counterattacks, mass deceptions. Revan was a genius on the field. Revan abandoned worlds of their defenders so that others would be too fortified to strike. and was willing to make sacrifices in order to advance goals. And in the end, Revan proved too much for us.
You couldn't have won against the whole galaxy. If Revan had not stopped you, someone else would have. But what about the Sith? I mean, you were trying to take on a good portion of the galaxy. That doesn't seem like it's going to end well regardless.
But it was close. So close. It looked like the entire galaxy was within our grasp. I still remember that final battle in the skies above Malachor 5. The two fleets filling the space around it, outshining the stars.
Okay. But you eventually lost. What happened in the battle? Yeah, I guess either one of these is going to tell him, probably end up with him telling us how they lost, but what happened?
It was not your ships, or your men, or your vaunted fight for freedom that won this, the final battle of the war. It was by the actions of one person, the Jedi Revan, that you prevailed. His strategies and tactics defeated the best of us. Even Mandalore himself was taken aback by the ferocity of his attacks, the tenacity of his defenses, and the subtleties of his plans. He fought us to a standstill, and then began pushing back. We really didn't have a chance.
Why didn't you retreat? Or the Republic will always prevail. Now, if it was hopeless, yeah, why didn't you fall back to regroup or something?
It was what we had wanted all along, in a way. We wanted to fight the best, in a battle that would be remembered for centuries. And we did. And Revan won. I don't hold a grudge against Revan, and neither do any of my people. It was the greatest moment of my life to be in that battle. If Revan had been a Mandalorian, nothing in the galaxy would have stopped us. But wishing for the past to be different is useless. Better look to the future, as we should now. We'll talk more later, I think. Is there something else you want to know? Your choice.
Okay.
Yeah, what do you want?
Okay. Okay, nothing from him at the moment.
Statement.
Okay, we've already recovered all of his memories, so there's nothing else really to discuss.
As you desire, Master.
Remember, we recovered all of his memories of how he was pretty much directly responsible for, well, he directly killed many of his previous masters, not necessarily certain that he's responsible for them, as often it was their own actions or orders that ended up actually causing the issue. Okay, so this must be Jolie's lightsaber. Let's give him some attack bonus. We'll make it so he hits more often. Another attack bonus, and Keen makes it so that it will hit with the it will hit critical more often, I believe. So which will do more damage. Okay. All the others. Oh. Okay, it does a lot more damage when it does criticals. Let's... Can we take these off? Yes, we can. Alright. Let's do even more damage against droids. Good. And attack +2, damage +2. Good. Oh man, this is a really good weapon now. So we could wear Darth Bandon's armor now. It gives the same bonuses, except it's more resistant to fire, and instead of cold resistance, has mind-affecting immunity. Let's do that. I want to be immune to people messing with my mind. There we go. I'm not really sure. Like, it looks like the holster is a part of the outfit, but I'm not sure why Darth Bandon would have had a holster on his leg. 'Cause he was a Sith, so he wouldn't have been using a blaster much. So, okay, Jolie, do you have anything we can speak about?
Got something on your mind, dude?
You know anything about this place? Can you make a healing kit? Never mind. Okay, we can't really talk to him. Just about stuff.
Oh, I get it. Let's play with the old man's head, is it? He's half senile. He'll forget I said anything. Wait, well, what was this about anyway?
Okay, I think Jolie's messing with our heads. Like, can't really tell. Did he actually forget what we were talking about, or is he just playing it up as part of his old man bit? Salbard, you want to talk? Okay. Know anything about the planet? Help with the problem? Have anything more to say about yourself, Zalbar? You've seen more than I would have allowed and taught me some things too. I'm grateful for that. It'll be a while before I know what my role will be in making Kashyyyk truly free. I have a lot to learn. Why did you request to take Baka's sword? Yeah, and why didn't you ask your dad to give us a reward? I'm sorry we can't stay on Kashyyyk longer. Or this nostalgia won't interfere with your service to me, I hope. Or I wish you well. Let's get going. Yeah, why did you request Baka's sword? That does seem an interesting request. I'm not sure I really know. Father expects much of me. I guess I do as well. I think when I've learned enough, I'll bring it back to Kashyyyk. What happens then, we'll see. Sorry we can't stay on Kashyyyk longer. You and I have important things to do, and I don't feel bad about leaving this time. I know I'll be welcome back. Yeah, that's right. You're kind of got your name cleared as a Mad Claw, so that you're not really in exile anymore. That's good. So I wish you well. Let's get going. I will follow. And by follow, I mean I will stand right here while you keep walking around the ship.
Yes. What is it?
Is something wrong?
I have been bothered by something of late.
What is it? Don't lay all your problems on me. Are you sure someone else can't help you? Hey, you look like you're having issues. Are you okay? If not, go tell someone else about it. It's not really a good response. But what's going on?
I never told you where I came from, did I? Where I grew up as a child? I suppose I was trying to deny what I was feeling.
What? Or are you hitting on me? Where do you get... What? Why would you even get that from what she said? No, it's just... What? Where'd you grow up?
I have been wrestling with my feelings inside. Trying to come to terms with it, but I find I cannot. I must have someone to blame. Someone to blame for the destruction of my homeworld. Someone who is responsible for the death of everyone I have ever known, except those on Dantooine.
You mean... What are you saying? Yawn. So we'll pretend like we know where she's going with this. You mean...
Taris. It was Taris that the Sith destroyed to try to kill you and your precious Bastila. Taris, my homeworld.
Okay, that is rather awkward, I guess. I'm sorry, Juhani, I did not know. Bastila is critical to defeating the Sith. Or sometimes you need to make sacrifices. You can't make an omelet without destroying a few planets. I mean, it seems like the best course of action is to apologize, but I don't really know what knowing would have done, other than I guess we would have apologized earlier. I guess maybe that's what we're apologizing for or trying to explain here, because it's not like when we left we were like, oh, is it okay if the planet gets destroyed? Well, it's not like there's any Jedi whose hometown is terrorists or anything. So okay, yeah, sorry, yeah, I didn't know, or we could have talked about this earlier.
If it were not for you and Bastila, the Sith would have never had reason to destroy that world. It was your fault for being there, and your fault for rescuing Bastila. Without your intervention, the Sith would have had no cause to lay waste to my childhood.
But we, very important choice here. We'll go with we.
Just let me vent my anger. I need someone to blame. Something. Anything. I hated that world. Yet everything I learned as a child, I learned there. It is as much a part of me as the air I breathe. I have this ache inside me, where all my childhood memories lay, and I find your face there with them. If it was not for you, that world would still exist.
Okay. I'm sorry, there was no way to prevent it. That is a good point. Like, there wasn't really much we could do. Calm yourself. Remember the Jedi Code. It's a good point, Juhani. You've already been to the dark side once, but let's not make a habit of it. I have no excuse. I did what I needed to. I mean, like, if we could have prevented them destroying the planet, we would have, but it wasn't really an option.
I know. I suppose I realized that. But it is so hard to lose your entire past. You would not understand.
It'll be alright, Juhani. Or, you're right, I don't. Both of these seem rather unhelpful in very different ways. We'll go with this option. It'll be alright, Johnny.
Yes. Yes, I suppose it will. As long as we remain focused on our task, it will. I am sorry. I will try not to distract you in the future with my trivial experiences. We should stop for now.
That's the spirit. We'll find you a new world to have memories on. Somewhere out there's got to be some people who aren't dead. So, can we talk to you again?
How may I be of assistance to you, Padawan?
I was wondering if we could talk.
What is it you would like to speak to me about?
What are you thinking about now?
Taris was my home for many years. As much as I hated it, it was still home. A rat hole, a warren, a paradise. I suppose you could call it all these things. For me, it was hell.
Truly the most paradisical of paradises. I know some parts are bad, but life is hard. You can't blame everything on other people. How so? Yeah, let's just see where she's going with this first.
To walk down the streets, to have people look at you in disgust, like an animal. Most did not know anything about me, but it was there, all the same. Because I was an alien, because I was different from them, frightening. I doubt any of them had even seen my people before. So they persecuted me. They looked down on me and my family. Charged us more for food, would not let us walk their streets. They spat on us. You are human. You could not possibly know.
Well, I don't know. There was that time on Kashyyyk where one of the Wookiees almost didn't let me do something until I made him let me do it. So, humans can be just as cruel to each other. I find it a little hard to believe. Well, you have to admit, you are a freak. A little bit rude to put that so bluntly, so... yeah, humans can be just as cruel to each other, sure, we'll go with that.
That is true, I suppose. But it is much more obvious for someone like me. There were no other KotOR on Taris. No one to talk to, no one to confide in. But you must think me weak for saying this. But I am strong enough to admit it.
You're not weak, Juhani. It must have been hard. Wait a second, why are you telling me all this? Oh, I'm sorry. Were you saying something important? No, you're not weak. There is some strength in being able to admit this and get it out in the open and do that. So, yeah, you're totally not weak.
I thank you for your concern, but maybe I am weak. To think that some stories of my stupid past could possibly interest you.
No, it's all right. I'll be here to listen to you whenever you want. It is interesting. I just fail to see the point. You're right. Don't bother me with this drivel again. No, you want to tell stories? Always open to listening to stories.
I thank you. You are kinder than I would have expected to put up with me using you in this way. I hope that I will not use your time so badly in the future. Thank you.
Okay.
How may I be of a... What is it you...
Anything else we could talk about? Okay, nothing.
Of course.
Let's go talk to Karth and Bastila.
How can I help?
Okay, Bastila has nothing new to say.
Then I suggest...
Okay, Karth.
Yes, what's on your mind?
Tell me why you want revenge on Saul so badly. Remember, Saul was Karth's, I think, commanding officer, who, when Revan and Malak stopped being heroes of the Republic to start their new career as Sith Lords, Saul was one of the ones who joined up with them, and we've seen him in a few cutscenes working for Darth Malak now. So, tell me why you want revenge on the guy who totally betrayed you and the rest of the Republic so badly.
I already told you, he betrayed us all.
Just seems to be more personal than that is all. Come on, Karth, you aren't fooling me. That just seems to be more personal.
Well, there is more to it. I'm sure you don't want to hear about it.
I asked, didn't I? Or I do, if that's all right with you. Spit it out already. I totally asked, didn't I?
It's just that I don't talk about it very much, okay? I told you about my homeworld, Telos. 4 years ago, Saul led the Sith fleet there and demanded its surrender. The planet refused, and Saul proceeded to devastate its entire surface. Millions died. I had a wife and a son on Telos. I thought they would be safe there, but my task force arrived too late to be of much help. We didn't have enough medical supplies. The colony was burning and the dying were everywhere. I remember holding my wife and screaming for the medics, but they didn't come in time.
Oh, it's terrible. Sorry, I didn't know. What happened after that? That's, probably need some sympathy here.
Of course not. How could you? I had nothing left after that, really. I devoted myself to the fleet. Hunting Saul was my only purpose. I miss them. And I know killing Saul won't bring them back. And it won't make me happy again, but I have to do it. I don't expect you to understand, but I have to pay him back for what he's done. I have to. It's all I have left.
No, what's not to understand? You've decided to just devote your life to vengeance and give everything to that. It's probably not a great option, but it's understandable, I guess. So, I didn't mean to pry. What was she like, your wife? So what? Tough break. You haven't gotten over it yet? Some of these dialogue options are just so... Like, I'm not great in social situations, but even I can see that these are not what you say when talking to someone about this sort of thing. Okay, so this is where all the anger comes from. Maybe talking about his wife will help a little, like bring some happy memories or something. What was she like?
She had courage, and she was stubborn. Could never talk her out of anything once she put her mind to it. And she hated it when I signed back onto the fleet at the start of the war. I had planned on leaving soon to join her.
So what happened to your son? You didn't say. That's true. You talk about your wife, but you didn't mention your son at all. So what happened to your son?
His name was Dustil, and I don't know what happened to him. The colony was a complete ruin, and we never found any trace of him. I made inquiries and followed the reports from Telos for years, but I stopped. Anyway, I hope that answers your questions. Let's continue with what we were doing.
Okay. want to go back to Tatooine so we can finish up with Mission's brother. I have to wonder, like, how wide the cockpit is. What's all the space in the middle for? Like, you have the pilot and the co-pilot. Oh.
What happened? What's going on?
Sith interdictor ship. They must have been waiting for us on the hyperspace route. We're caught in their tractor beam.
Do you recognize the ship?
It's the Leviathan. Saul Careth's vessel. My old mentor.
Uh-oh. Got caught in the tractor beam. And being pulled towards the Sith ship.
Admiral Careth taught me everything I know about being a soldier. He was a legend in the Republic fleet, and a hero to me until he betrayed us. When the Sith attacked my homeworld, the Leviathan, which is Saul Careth's flagship, was at the head of the fleet. My family was destroyed that day, and my wife died in the Sith bombardment.
Don't do anything you'll regret, Carth. Don't let your lust for revenge cloud your judgment, Carth. This is your chance to avenge the deaths of your family. Yeah, let's not encourage that kind of don't let your lust for revenge cloud your judgment.
I'm not gonna do anything stupid, and I won't throw our lives away in some mad quest for vengeance, but if I get a chance to kill Saul during our escape, nobody better get in my way.
Talk of an escape is somewhat premature, don't you think? We don't even have a plan to get out of this mess yet.
And I'll admit, it won't be easy. Saul's no fool, and he won't underestimate us either. You can count on plenty of guards watching every move we make.
Maybe Admiral Careth doesn't know how many of us there are on board. We all have special talents. Talents we could exploit so that one of us could stage a rescue. We just have to figure out who has the best chance to avoid capture so they can come and rescue us later. It's a long shot, but it's our only hope.
Don't worry, I can get away from Admiral Careth's guards. Bastila, is there some way you could use your battle meditation here? Carth knows Saul best. He can get us out of this. Admiral Carth will be watching the three of us very closely. One of the others is going to have to save us. That's a good point. If we're going to go with Bastila's plan of leaving somebody on the ship, I guess, hidden so that the Sith think they've captured us all, but there's somebody, somebody can effect a rescue. The three of us would be the worst options, because Saul knows Carth personally. I was with Carth for pretty much the entire time on Terrace, and Bastila is like the one that the Sith have been looking to try to get hold of for some time. So one of the others is going to have to save us.
If we're going to pick someone to save our skins, we better do it quick. In another minute, we're going to have Sith troops marching up our loading ramp.
Well, tell them to hold on. We'll be with them when we're good and ready. So Mission can do it. No prison can hold her. As long as she doesn't have to actually shoot at anything. She's not quite so good at that. T3M4 is a pretty resourceful little guy. He could pull this off. Or maybe Jolie could use the Force to affect their minds. Or Canderous, is there some way we could exploit your healing ability? Canderous has a healing ability? Or Juhani, you can use your Force powers and camouflage abilities to avoid capture. A droid would have the best chance. HK-47 could come and rescue us. Or this sounds like a job for a Wookiee. Depending on how far they need to go, a Wookiee and an assassination protocol droid might not be able to blend in very well. Same with Canderous. So T3 M4 would be like he'd probably be able to blend in pretty well. But I'm kind of curious what Jolie might be able to do to affect a rescue. So let's have Jolie stay on board. He's also the one we've picked up the most recently, so he's the one least likely to be on like any Sith lists or anything. So I don't think we've encountered any Sith since we teamed up with Jolie.
I don't think I can use my force powers to convince a whole squadron of troopers to let me go free, but maybe I can use it to get them to take me to a separate cell. They'll probably only leave a single guard to watch over an old man like me. I could use the force to convince the guard to set me free. Then I could free the rest of you.
Okay. You put an awful lot of faith in your ability to alter minds, Jolie. I think we need a better plan. Also on the idea that they're going to just take him to a separate cell, and that taking him to a separate cell will only leave a single guard. But, that's okay. Fate of the crew's in your hands, Jolie. We'll try to go with that.
Hold on. They're dragging us into the docking bridge.
Bastila, Karth, and the crew have been taken prisoner as you ordered, Commander.
Excellent. Have you searched the ship thoroughly? Admiral Karth warned me to be on alert for any kind of treachery.
We found an old man in the back. I think we should keep him separate from the others for questioning.
A strange request. And why do you think this old man should be segregated?
I'm not sure, Commander. After speaking with him, I just think we should question him away from the others. I agree, Commander. After speaking with the old man, I think we should question him away from the others.
Very well. The Admiral is probably too busy to bother with this old man anyway. Take him to solitary confinement for interrogation. Report back to me if you learn anything.
I don't find it at all strange that both of you say the exact same thing
Garth,
after speaking
it's been far
with the
too
old man.
long since we last spoke. I see the recent months have not been kind in your case. I barely recognized you.
But I recognize you, Saul. I see your face every night, even as I promise myself I will kill you for what you did to my homeworld.
Did you learn nothing in your time under me? As a soldier, you should understand that casualties were unavoidable. This was an act of war.
It was a cowardly act of betrayal. Your fleet bombed a civilian target into oblivion without warning or provocation, and the blood of those innocent people is on your hands.
In war, even the innocent must die. The Sith would not accept me until I proved I had truly turned my back on the Republic by bombing the planet.
My wife died in that attack, Saul. And for that, I swear I'll kill you.
You used to be a man of action, not of empty words. Cling to your lust for revenge if you must, but spare me your tired threats. I've heard them all before. You're an insignificant part of these events anyway. Lord Malak is far more interested in your Jedi companions. He has great plans for them.
We will never serve Malak or the dark side. The Sith will be destroyed, Admiral Karth, as will you if you don't turn away from this path.
Your words are brave, Bastila, but the lure of the dark side is hard to resist, or so I've been told. I wonder if your companion is as devoted to the light as you are.
Well, I mean, it seems to be part of standard Jedi training behavior that recruits are supposed to turn to the dark side at some point to teach them a lesson of how easy it is. But yeah, I don't really feel like doing that at the moment. You're wasting your time, Saul. I'll never betray the Jedi. For the right offer, I could probably be convinced to join the Sith. Yeah, I'm not going to betray the Jedi. I mean, I could make a joke about accepting, but Bastila would probably take it seriously, and then she'd be all like, yeah, you shouldn't say that, I thought better of you, and she wouldn't understand the joke, so I don't think anyone here would really appreciate it. So we'll just go with bravado, I guess.
You're defiant. I'm certain Malak will find your loyalty to the Jedi amusing. The Dark Lord would probably reward me if I just killed you once and for all, but he may want to question you given the trouble you've caused him, and the history between you.
History? What are you talking about? Or Malak won't get any answers from me. Or why don't you just let me go? Bastila's the one you want. Yeah, just let the rest of us go. That's really what you need to do. No, what's this history you're talking about?
You mean Oh, this can't be true, can it? You really don't know what's going on here, do you? Well, I won't be the one to deprive Malak of the pleasure of telling you himself. The Dark Lord will no doubt torture you for information and for his own twisted pleasure. Eventually, you will tell him everything. The Sith can be very persuasive. However, Lord Malak is in another sector. It may be some time before he arrives, so I suppose I will have to fill in for him until then. Activate the torture fields. Enough. I don't want them to pass out before I question them. Malak will appreciate any information I can give him when he arrives.
Don't waste your breath, Saul. We won't answer any of your questions.
I'm sure you won't. However, we both know your friend's loyalties have proven in the past to be somewhat flexible.
My loyalty is as true as Bastila's. What are you talking about? Don't torture me, I'll tell you everything you want to know. Yeah, what are you talking about?
I am interrogating you, not the other way around. You will answer questions, not ask them. It is time to put your loyalty to the test. I doubt torturing you will gain me your true cooperation. Your will is too strong to be broken that way. However, even the strongest of heroes has trouble watching those they care about suffering. The interrogation will begin now. Each time you refuse to answer or give me a false answer, Bastila will suffer.
Don't hurt her, I beg you. I will not betray the Jedi Order, even to save Bastila. Or go ahead, torture her. I don't really like her anyway. Well, I mean, we're not on the... Not always, like... We don't always see eye to eye, but that doesn't mean necessarily want you to torture her. But, yeah, we're... Like, we can't really just betray everybody just to save her, either.
My pain is meaningless. Tell him nothing.
I tire of these games. Now I want answers. On what planet is the Jedi Academy at which you were trained?
Jedi Academy? I have no idea what you're talking about. We try to lie, or... Alderaan. It's on Alderaan. Or they're on Dantooine. Sorry, it's a little bit amusing, 'cause, of course, Dantooine is where it is, but they're on Dantooine is exactly what Princess Leia says when she's being interrogated, when Tarkin is threatening to blow up Alderaan, and if she doesn't tell where the rebel base is. It's like they're on Dantooine. So it's interesting that we have both Alderaan and Dantooine reference there. But yeah, I have no idea what you're talking about. I mean, there is a little Jedi enclave where they force you to go around and like solve murder mysteries and work out disputes between really frustrating farmer folk, but don't know anything about an academy.
Very well. This is the price of your resistance. Enough! You see what happens when you try to defy me. This first question was a test. Obviously, Malak knew the Academy was on Dantooine, and it has since been destroyed by our fleet. Dantooine is an empty graveyard now. Nothing is there but a smoking ruin and the charred remains of your former masters.
I mean, that is a good point, that Malak, having been a Jedi who trained on Dantooine, because of course that's where the first of the star maps was, he would know that that's where the Jedi Academy is. I'm not sure that I would call it an academy, but regardless. No, you're lying, it isn't true. Or you will pay for this crime, Saul, you and all the Sith. Yeah, it's give in to our hatred. That seems like a great idea. Yep, I never liked them anyway. No, it isn't true. I don't think there's a bunch of charred remains there. Some charred remains, maybe, but not all the charred remains of the former masters.
It doesn't matter whether you believe me or not. The fact remains that the Jedi on Dantooine have been eradicated, along with any hope of someone coming to rescue you. Now, tell me your mission. How were the Jedi planning on using you to stop Lord Malak and our Sith Armada?
I won't betray the Jedi, or try to persuade him. We have been sent to assassinate Lord Malak. We were searching for the Star Forge. Won't betray him.
Perhaps you need a reminder of the consequences of refusing to cooperate.
No! Pain!
Listen, can you not hear her suffering? You can spare her further pain by simply answering my questions. Now I will ask again, on what mission did the Jedi Council send you?
Okay. Is the force field in my prison now turned off? I should just, like, force grab one of the guards' guns or something and deal with it. Okay. You're a sick and evil man, Saul Kareth. Or this accomplishes nothing, Saul. We will never betray the Republic. Or, yeah, we were searching for the Star Forge. Let's see. Just name calling isn't really going to accomplish anything, so yeah, let's just point out we're really getting nowhere here, Saul.
Perhaps another lesson is in order.
No! No! I beg you, no! Mercy! No!
I am surprised she did not pass out sooner. Rarely have I seen someone withstand such punishment and remain conscious. I see I am wasting my time here. When Malak arrives, you will learn my interrogation techniques are considered merciful among the Sith. I will leave you here in your cell with a small taste of the horrors you will suffer when Lord Malak arrives.
Okay, well.
Don't try to move too quickly. You might not be fully recovered yet. Admiral Kareth had his guards continue to torture you even after you passed out.
They tortured all of us, though you got the worst of it by far. Saul wanted them to make us suffer. He's become some sort of sadistic monster.
The dark side has perverted him, Karth. Once you start down the tainted path, it leads you ever further into the depths of evil. I fear he is forever lost.
Bastila, we've already saved Juhani out of the depths of tainted darkness or whatever, so I mean, we know that it's possible to come back. No one is without hope of redemption, Bastila. Blah, blah, blah. Don't you ever get tired of being so preachy? Also, you know, for all their torturing, it was very kind of the Sith to apparently vacate the room so we could have this little private conversation without them overhearing. At least I'm assuming, you know, there's no guards telling us to shut up or anything. But yeah, no one is without hope of redemption, Bastila.
Yes. I suppose you're correct. Sometimes it's easy to lose sight of that hope in the face of such unbridled cruelty. But you speak the truth. I suppose I'm taking the news of Dantooine's destruction quite hard. First Taras, now the Academy. Is there no end to the killing?
Oh, maybe Admiral Kareth was lying. Or, I know, it's hard to believe they're all gone. It's their own fault. They should have seen the attack coming. Yeah, maybe he was lying. That's entirely possible, right?
I'd like to believe that Saul was lying to us. But even as he said the words, I knew they were true. The Academy is gone. We should have felt a disturbance in the Force when the attack came. The fact that we did not is a bad sign. I fear the dark side is growing stronger, casting shadows our vision cannot pierce. I can only hope that some of the Jedi escaped. Rook, Vendar, Zar. I cannot imagine all of them being gone. In any case, we've lost our one place of refuge in the galaxy.
None of this will matter if we don't get out of this prison before Saul gets back.
So where's Saul now? I'm not afraid of him. What do we know about him?
Saul mentioned that Lord Malak was on his way. I think the Admiral left to prepare for his arrival and to report the results of our interrogation.
It is fortunate you were able to resist the Admiral's questioning. The fate of the galaxy could be changed by revealing the slightest piece of vital information. I have to confess something. There was a moment, just a moment, when part of me was hoping you would tell him what he wanted to know, just to make the horrible pain stop.
I'm sorry, Bastila. Watching you suffer tore me apart. Saul would have tortured us no matter what I told him. The only reason I stayed silent was to watch you suffer. No. No, I was totally broken up by seeing a comrade suffer like that. It was terrible, but I had to remain strong, sorry.
I know you would never do anything to intentionally cause me pain, but you did the right thing. I don't honestly know if I could have been as strong in your position. To watch you suffer like that, it might have been too much for me to bear. Did you feel that? A disturbance in the Force. The Admiral has sent his message. The Dark Lord knows we're here now. Malak is coming.
Well, then we better hope Jolie busts us out of here before he arrives.
God, I need to speak with you.
What do you want, old man? You better not be trying to cause any trouble, or you'll be sorry.
The cell is too drafty. My old bones could catch a chill in here. We don't want that. You better let me out.
Yes, it's too drafty in there. Your old bones might catch a chill. We don't want that. Get out of there.
You shouldn't have let me out, Sonny. That was wrong. Admiral Kareth won't be too happy with you disobeying his orders.
Yes, what I did was wrong. Very wrong.
You deserve to be locked up in the cell for disobeying orders.
Yes, I deserve to be locked up for disobeying orders. What just happened? What am I doing in here? Damn you, old man. I'll kill you if I ever get out of here.
Then I'll be sure to never let you out. Goodbye, Sonny.
Oh, that's good good incentive there. Let's see. Okay. Can't necessarily open these. You're not Sith. Help me out of this cell and me help you. Who are you? Why did the Sith capture you? I'll see what you can do. I think I'll just leave you locked up. Who are you? Evil Sith unjustly captured me and my ship. They think we spies. They torture all the crew trying to get information. We don't have any information to give. But Sith not care. They interrogate Captain until his mind snapped. Then they grab First Mate, then Navigator. They're all crazy now. Mine's gone. It's so sad, but they nothing but animals now. Milo drank on ship, but now me only one left. Soon Sith come to interrogate me too. Me not know anything. Me just trader in rare goods. What do you mean by rare goods? You sound kind of shifty. Maybe the Sith had good reason to capture your ship. What do you mean by rare? Bring things people in need. People who need things they can't get normally. Smuggler. You're a smuggler. Called it. Such unnice language. Me helps people, and people helps me. You helps me, and me helps you. Okay, how can you help me? You have something special, something you can use on ship. Something very powerful, an icebreaker, an ICE breaker. It gave you access to computers on the ship. You use it to override Sith security programs. Why wouldn't the Sith have confiscated something like that? Or how did you get that in here? Sith not very thorough in search. Okay, say no more, I get the picture. Open cell and me give you the breaker, deal? Okay, what about the rest of your crew? Why haven't you escaped on your own? Do you want the rest of your crew, or are they too far gone? It's too late to save them. Mine's gone. They crazy with hate and pain. Sad, very sad. Me got to worry about me now. Me got to escape before Sith take me for questioning. Okay, why haven't you escaped on your own? Me traitor, not fighter. Sith all around, guarding terminals. You look like you could get to terminals, no problem. Me knows good opportunity when he sees it. Okay, I'll see what I can do. Good, you hurry now. Get cards from guards to get me out of cell. Me not want to be here when Sith torture me. Me not want to go insane like others. Too late for them, but there still be hope for me. You get me out and me escape before Sith torture break mind. Alright, so we need to go get a key card from a guard. You don't happen to have a key card, do you, buddy? No, probably not. Probably wouldn't be able to really get it to me without opening up the cell anyway. Okay. Jolie can't really open up. I guess he can't like deal with locked stuff. So can't wear a combat suit. But can. It's kind of like a lightsaber. Whoa. So by taking away all of our equipment, they make it so that like, even relatively weak starboard cell block key. Good. Even relatively weak enemies are, you know, a threat again. I also find it odd that you know, most of the some people me can't help me stuck in cell. Open cell me gives you help. Hurry before Sith take me for questioning. Alright, yep. Let's see what I can do. Like for us and for Karth, like we were wearing kind of jumpsuit things, and Jolie just seems to have like boxer shorts or something. So he didn't have a jumpsuit on Kashyyyk. He always knows good opportunity when he sees it. Here, take icebreaker. Let you slice into computers on ship. Me has tune the breaker to work on the brig computers. You can use it on brig level. It not works anywhere else. Remember, the breaker only good for one use. You not waste it. You go fight guards. Me go and hide now. Wait for a chance to get to ship. Okay. Do we have any? Captured by the Leviathan, a Sith interdictor ship commanded by Saul Kareth, Karth's former mentor. Badly outnumbered and outgunned, there is little you can do to keep the Sith from taking you prisoner. Your only hope of escape rests on Jolie's wizened shoulders. Okay. Okay. Well, you, I know, don't really like me, so I'm gonna leave you there. You guys are like insane, so probably don't need to be let out. And what's this way? Okay, so that goes to. Wait, does this go to the barracks or this is the barracks? It is the barracks. Okay. So we'll have one guy spinning because he can't attack us while he's spinning. Here, you spin again. Yeah, the Force Whirlwind also knocks down folks when nearby. Coming into the barracks might not have been a great idea. I think we'll make it through. Okay. There we go. Alright, okay, some parts, some credits, med pack. Okay. Computer spike, Sith pass card. Okay, that's good to have. Does this pass card work on the contraband? Okay, let's try to bash this open. See if that'll work. Haven't really needed to use the bash command too much because we've just been able to pick open stuff, but Jolie can't pick stuff open, so okay. I was wondering if the contraband would be like our stuff that has been taken from us, but this seems to just be kind of some random stuff, so alright. Guess we'll get some free Pizot cards. Oh, we do also have a stealth field generator. Can Jolie use stealth? Jolie does not have any skills in stealth, so he won't be able to actually use the stealth field generator, but I guess that it's okay for now. Can't see where anything goes. Pardon me, just passing through. Terminal. They're suddenly giving us a lot of computer spikes and parts. Too bad we didn't have someone who could make better use of them. Maybe we should have gone with like Mission or Canderous or somebody instead. Okay. Well, it's still just 2 spikes to slice the computer. Let's try that, because we only get 1 use of the icebreaker. Okay, barracks. Cell block. Okay, now we don't need to release the force fields. Detention area. Medical. Droid maintenance. Okay, system commands, open attention area. Okay, upload area schematics. I don't know if we need to open the detention area or not. Let's go ahead and do that. So there's a hallway up there, and a hallway this way. Okay, this is an elevator. Okay, that's going to take us out of this area. So, I mean, somewhere should be able to find the stuff that they confiscated and be able to like, get my robes and lightsaber and everything back, right? Excuse me, you guys there. You know where an old man can get some, oh, I don't have a lightsaber to throw, so, can find some supplies. Yeah, between the large sword and I think especially with the whatever that is, the little braces or something above his boots, Jolie has a very gladiatorial look about him. Okay, nothing else here. Okay, medical supplies. This is good. Okay, we have some implants. I don't know that Jolie can use implants. But having some more, having access to this stuff is always good. Yeah, okay, Jolie can't equip those. Droid upgrades, okay. Might be good if we encounter our droids. Okay, decommissioned droid. We can repair it. It costs 19 to get everything. So let's just not optimize the targeting systems, I guess. So I guess if it can distract stuff, even if it can't kill them, you know, the longer it can survive with the shields, the longer it'll distract them. Oh, you're going that way. So you're probably not going to need much help to me, are you? Okay, the detention terminal. Equipment storage. Okay, is this... No. Okay, probably need the detention terminal. So what exactly did I unlock if... No. Everything's still locked down. Okay, this is probably where I want to use the icebreaker, I guess. Oh, are some of them spinning to death? The guards, when Jolie spins them. Yes, when he spins them, it disables them for a while, you know, like they can't attack, but it also causes them to take some damage. And the new droid reminds you of Portal. Yeah, it did kind of have a Portal-ish look about it, didn't it? So unlocked aft holding cells and equipment storage.
Well done, Jolie. I knew we could count on you. A Jedi never fails to get the task done.
Now, if I remember the layout of the ship, our equipment should be in a storage chamber just through the north doors. After we grab our stuff, we need to get to the main bridge controls. The bridge is the only place that we can open the docking gates of the hangar where they've got the Ebon Hawk. We have to open those gates before we can fly out of here.
We better get moving. I can feel the darkness of Malak's presence approaching, and I don't want to be here when he arrives. None of us is a match for the Sith Lord.
I'm not afraid of Malak. We need some kind of plan. Let's get our equipment and blast our way to those bridge controls. I mean, it's probably what we're going to do regardless of what the plan is, but let's at least pretend that we're going to have a plan.
Surprise and secrecy will serve us best. A small group might have a better chance of sneaking onto the bridge undetected while the others make their way down to the Ebon Hawk.
Count me in, then. I've got a score to settle with the Admiral before we get off this ship. And I have a feeling I'm going to find him on the Leviathan's bridge.
Okay. I'm coming too. Careful, Karth. There's more at stake here than personal revenge. I'll go with the others back to the Ebon Hawk. No, I'll come with you, Karth. I don't think, you know, I think we all have some beef with Saul, and I want to make sure you don't do anything too stupid. So.
That's a good idea. The others can get to the Ebon Hawk on their own, but Karth and I might need your help. The three of us will get our equipment and make our way to the bridge. The rest of you head down to the docking hangar where they've got the Ebon Hawk. You'll have to find a way to deal with the guards.
Don't you worry about that. I know how to deal with the guards. They won't know what hit them.
Good. Get to the equipment room, grab what you need, and get going.
We'll meet you there as soon as we get those docking bay doors open. Just make sure the Hawk is ready to fly when we get there. And may the Force be with you.
Okay, we still have to get our equipment as well. So, am I going to have to re-equip everything, or is it going to remember what we had last time before our equipment was confiscated? Okay, it remembers what they were wearing. I don't Guess I still have to get dressed on my own. Okay, 2,000 credits. Oh, you just didn't grab my stuff. You grabbed your stuff and left all my stuff right here. Okay. More stuff in the backpack. Okay, that's everything. Was this the hazmat suit that we had when we were underwater on Manan, and like somehow we've been carrying it with us and it got confiscated? Don't know if that's supposed to be the case or not, but we had +5 wisdom, plus saves. We were wearing Darth Bandon's fiber armor. Resist 5 slashing. Just had our own lightsaber. Resist 5 bludgeoning. I think that's what we want. Okay. And I can't take any. Yep, so. Alright, let's get you guys leveled up. Let's see, Karth, I think you wear heavier armor, so you don't need too much dexterity. Let's start giving you Constitution, I guess. Give you more hit points. Well, we haven't really been able to use many of the implants we've been collecting, so let's give Karth the ability to use implants. Okay. Keep doing that. Okay. Feat allows use of level 2 cybernetic implants that can be purchased throughout the galaxy. Level 2 implants are more powerful than level 1 implants. Only one implant may be used at a time. Okay. Might notice that Karth is getting a lot of feats, like he's getting feats every level, just about, or most levels. Karth is soldier class, and soldiers, similar to a Dungeons and Dragons fighter, they don't really get too many special abilities of their own, like sneak attack or Jedi abilities or any like the really cool special stuff. So to make up for it, they just get lots of feats and can fight really, really well. So that's why like some of the characters are only get feats every once in a while, and Karth's getting them practically every level at this point. I guess let's improve Power Blast. Okay. We master Jedi Defense. Yeah, so Force Whirlwind, when we were using it, this power encircles the target victim in a small maelstrom of air and dust, inflicting 1/3 of the attacker's character's level in damage every 2 seconds, and rendering them unable to take any action. The target, not the caster, or the attacking character. And then we'll upgrade that to Force Wave, so this power creates a telekinetic explosion around the Jedi. All enemies within 15 meters are thrown 5 meters, fall to the ground, and are incapacitated for 6 seconds, and take damage equal to 1.5 times the attacking character's level. Okay, so anybody who succeeds on a throw, they're not stunned, but they still suffer half damage. So basically, Bastila can now do just kind of a force explosion centered on herself that'll just damage all enemies nearby, which should be useful.
Yes?
Okay. Let's make sure we have our script set to what they should be. Okay. Basically just making sure our Jedis, if we're not actively telling them what to do, that they'll focus on doing Jedi support stuff. The droid's still around here. Maybe the droid followed Jolie back to our ship and he has a new friend now. Nope, there it is. Yeah, looks very much, especially like the turrets in Portal. And can't remember when this game came out in regards to Portal, but both of them were influential enough games that I could easily see either.
This is Canderous. We're at the Ebon Hawk. Like we figured, it's under heavy guard. But don't worry, we'll figure out a plan to take care of them.
Okay, thanks, Canderous. You guys in here? Good. Okay, cell block, bridge, hangar, leave elevator. Well, we want to go to the bridge. Fortunately, this elevator only makes 3 stops. It would have been rather irritating if we had to punch through like 20 floors to find the one that we wanted. Okay, we ready? Okay. There's some Sith over there. And some Sith over there. Why did you just walk out of darkness? Is that just not loaded yet, or is that like actually a dark area? Okay, no, it's just not loaded yet. Hello, sir. Oh. Bastila, use your force explosion thing on. Okay, so let's focus on this one. And use this just so we can see what it does. Nope, okay. Want you to... Oh, I guess this guy's dead. So yeah, go use Force Wave on that guy. Okay, so basically a little force push, but if there had been more people, it would have hit all of them. So, okay. And then if you guys can help, there's a bunch of guys around the... Just like that Bastila does. Okay, I think that was Bastila doing Force Wave on everybody. And I guess all those guys are deaf and blind. Not sure why they haven't noticed all the fighting taking place in this room, but I will not complain. Bastila, heal up. Oh, there were remains here. Okay, data pad. What's the data pad? Oh, everything's new because we pulled it all out of storage. Okay. This will be fun. Okay, that's from the base on Manan. That's not one we're looking for. Water pump down. Okay, it's just gonna be called Datapad. Datapad. We've set up a repair station at the storage room airlock to fix the damage to the bridge hull. Get the space suits from the armory and send a team out as soon as possible. That might be the right one. So space suits to fix damage on the bridge hull. Maybe that's going to be our access to the... it's going to be our access to the bridge, maybe? It says Datapad contains detailed descriptions of you and Bastila. Bastila Escape Terrace. Okay, I think we already saw that one. Halo Nord. Okay. Yep. Okay, so I think the bridge hole one is the one that we just found. So, sorry guys, just had to deal with some stuff. Now we can... So I noticed she's sometimes still, I think she's still using the force spin times. My guess is that you know, the spinning cyclone's probably a little bit cheaper as far as it doesn't use as many force points. So she probably uses that if she doesn't actually need the additional. Okay, can I fix this thing? Droid does not respond to you. Oh, then we should still have some points left. Access it from... It's like a computer terminal we need to access. We can activate the droid. Okay, well, here's a computer panel. That's hopeful. Okay, slice the computer. Okay, Barracks 1. Okay, that's where we counted a bunch of them. Barracks 2. Okay, Barracks 3. Droid maintenance. Danger. Activate experimental assault droid. That sounds fun. And it's heading out the door. So the Sith will have some fun with that. Okay, armory. Oh man, there's a lot of these, aren't there? Elevator corridor. Corridor 2. Center corridor. Central corridor. Bridge corridor. I wonder where that droid went to. Sounds like something's going on. Oh, yes it does. Where was that? Was that elevator corridor 1? Maybe central corridor. There we go. Okay, so droid's actually doing something. Good to know. Open all security doors. Let's go ahead and do that. Load the area schematics, and Log out. Okay. Although it said experimental droid, assault droid, so I'm not sure that the droid won't attack us if it encounters us. But we'll deal with that when we get there. Okay, so that's to the bridge. That's the elevator we took. Okay, so we first from elevator, we kind of went out to the left, went to barracks, through barracks, and then ended up in the droid bay. So now we're going to want to go to the central corridor. Okay, so there's kind of these rooms in the middle, the armory. Okay, and bridge storage up to the north, barracks there. Hopefully the droid will make its way there eventually. And then once we've cleared out those areas, we can then go to the bridge. Alright. Hello, utility droid. Okay, there's a Sith guard who has not encountered our friend, the assault droid, yet. So we will just have to greet him ourselves. Oh, the assault droid is that way. Let's get out of here. See if it'll go after the rest of the Sith, or is it going to keep on coming around this way? If it comes down the hall and if it makes a right towards us, then we'll just have to go on. But if it is it. Oh, went off to the side. One of the side passages, okay. Oh. I guess there were some mines set here. But we'll go ahead and take all the equipment we can. Durasteel heavy armor, okay. Any, like, unique stuff? Powered light battle armor, that sounds interesting. Detonators, sonic grenades, concussion grenades. Okay, locker, security equipment. Sometimes it doesn't always want to spacesuit. I can't like get into the spacesuit. Okay. Sometimes it doesn't always want to lock onto stuff just from looking at it too close, so cycle through things. Okay, nope, some of these are just, we can't open them. Okay. Computer panel. What's this computer panel? That's probably just going to be the same stuff again. Just a different way to access it. Dark Jedi Master, oh. That's... Target the guy in front of us. Thank
How'd you like that?
Okay. Still not sure what happened to the assault droid. Maybe it just walks around in the front part of this area. Maybe it doesn't come back to this back part. Bastila, you have healing ability as well. Why don't you heal yourself? Okay, decommissioned droid. This we can get to work for us. Program droid to ram storage room doors. I think we already opened the doors though, so we don't need to do that. Oh, that's right. We maxed out our repair skill to be able to fix HK, so all the repairs are considerably cheaper now. So. Kind of surprised the Dark Jedi Master didn't have any like remains so we could pick up some stuff. Okay, oh, that's how we get to the bridge. I thought we got to the bridge this way. The droid's gonna go that way. Ow. Oh, you threw a grenade at us. That was not very kind. And something happened to the droid. It didn't want to destroy us. There's two ways to the bridge. Interesting. Healing ability. Why are you not healing yourself? I mean, now I know why you're knocked out, but why didn't you heal yourself before you were knocked out? I admire these Sith troopers' determination. They not only is me deflecting the blaster shots like, causing them to not hit me, it's they're actually hitting themselves when I deflect the shots back at them, and yet they're bound and determined. They're gonna keep firing in the hopes that maybe one will make it through or something. Okay, so let's see, which way should we head to the bridge? So this is to bridge storage. This is to bridge. Okay, let's check out the bridge storage first and see if there's any like spare bridges stored that we can use. Okay, sorted parts. Okay, grenades, parts, card, Bastila door, storage, okay. Okay, this is airlock. Okay, so we would need to get in suits probably before we wanted to head out there. Let's try the other door. wonder if it's maybe we head through the other door, then we'll see like, oh, you can't get through here because of some reason, and then we'll have to come back here and use the spacesuit to get here. Okay. These security doors are sealed because of the intruder lockdown. You'll have to find another way to get onto the bridge. Okay. Okay, now... Or maybe it wouldn't let us use the suit before because we were... we wouldn't have been able to fight. Okay, items received. So we've picked up the suit. Okay. Not sure why we didn't get the suit the first time if it's going to do it that way. But okay. Hopefully we have enough suits for everybody. We do! Alright, good. Okay. Just because it's another one of these... Come on, why are you not moving now? Let's see if I can turn on turbo speed. There we go. Oop, okay, nope, slow down. It is kind of a nice view, though. The fighters on patrol. You see a lot of stars when you're in space, far away from the planet. Okay. And we'll turn off turbo speed. I think once we're out of the suits, turbo speed's going to be almost unmanageable. Mainly just wanted to kind of see what turbo speed looked like in the suits. So, okay. Oh, wait, no, that's the outer door. We want... Okay, there we go. Hello. Sorry, I know you guys... Whoa, wait a second. Why am I punching you? Did I really forget to just grab my lightsaber again? It's this one, right? Yeah, wait, and Karth, you as well? Did all of us forget to... Okay, Bastila has her lightsaber. Karth... Okay, which ones did you have? Mandalorian heavy pistol. That one looks like it's been... I'll give you, you need a mind affecting. Prototype ion blaster, attack modifier +2. Okay, I forget what you had, but this gives like bonus damage versus droids and a bonus attack. This gives bonus attack and just heavy damage, so okay, we'll give you this one. Immunity to critical hits. Okay, we'll do that. Immunity to mind affecting, so we don't need to give you immunity to mind affecting here. We'll give you better reflexes because you don't have much of a dexterity bonus. You don't really need additional strength, but I guess just for the sake of completeness. And Bastila, you do have... you managed to keep your lightsaber equipped, so it's good. You can get a gold star. Stick it on your fighting on the board on the icon. Once we make it out of here, back to Capcom, of course.
How'd you like that?
I also can't help but remember that, like, this whole thing happened on our way to Tatooine to help out Mission's brother. So I'm going to choose to think that this wasn't just a scripted event that would happen regardless of where we traveled, but instead they were waiting for us on Tatooine, and Griff had better be very appreciative of the trouble we're going through to get these things that we're bringing to him back to him. Okay, is this... Okay, this is just the door that was locked on the other side. Alright. Hello.
Very resourceful. I assume you had some part in this. You learned your lessons well from me.
The only thing you taught me was betrayal and death, Saul.
Don't be a fool. I'm giving you and your companions a chance to surrender, a chance to live. Darth Malak himself is on his way. He'll be arriving any moment.
He speaks the truth, Koth. I can feel the Dark Lord's presence approaching.
Malak will destroy you. But if you throw down your weapons now, I will ask my master to be merciful.
I've seen enough of Sith mercy.
You always did like to do things the hard way. Lord Malak would have preferred live prisoners, but corpses will have to do.
Okay, so I guess Karth's gonna get his wish of killing Saul. We'll try to target some of these other guys first. Okay, Bastila, good use of the stun and push everybody back. Bastila, you take that side, I'll take this side. And my guy will go attack you anyway. And Saul had some force field or something on him, but then he goes down pretty easily.
The Admiral! He's still alive.
It's time to finish this.
No, Karth, don't give in to your hatred. Forget him, Karth. We have to get out of here before Malak arrives. Take your time, Karth. Make him suffer for what he's done to you. No, that's... No, don't give in to your hatred. That's totally why we need to do this.
Don't you understand what this man has done to my life? Do you know the pain he's brought me?
Killing him won't ease the pain, Koth. Do not become what you despise.
Koth, must tell you something. Come closer. You didn't know, did you? Remember my dying words. Remember them whenever you look at those you thought were your friends.
This guy said it can't be true, can it? No, it can't. Damn you, Saul. Damn you.
What did he say, Karth? Or forget it, Karth. Whatever he said, he was only trying to hurt you. Okay, he's dead. Your family's avenged. Can we get out of here now? What did he say, Karth?
Bastila, it is true, isn't it? And you knew. You and the whole damn Jedi Council, you knew the whole time.
Koth, it's not what you think. We had no other choice. Please, you don't understand.
So make me understand.
Yeah, can you make me understand too? What are you two talking about? What's going on? Whatever this is about, Karth deserves an answer, so start talking, Bastila. Now, what's going on? I have no idea.
Not here, Karth. Please, there's no time. Malak is coming. This isn't the place. Please, Karth, I'm asking you to trust me for just a little while longer.
She's right, Karth. This isn't the time. We can get into this after we escape.
I trust you, Bastila, but as soon as we're off this ship, I expect some answers.
Of course, Karth. As soon as we get to the Ebon Hawk, I'll explain everything. To both of you, I promise.
Okay, good. I look forward to a nice explanation of what in the world's going on here. Okay. Saul was getting paid well, at least. Oh! Excuse us. We are in a little bit of a hurry, if you don't mind. Not so much of a hurry that we're gonna ignore some remains. It wouldn't do to get too rushed. Okay, so can we go through this way, or do we need to go through the airlock? Maybe?
Didn't work.
No, okay, we need to go through the airlock. Okay, and can someone shut off that alarm? Okay, at least it'll be a little quieter out here. Here we go. How fast are we without when we're not in the suits? Turbo speed. Oh, okay. Yeah, that is a bit of a speed boost. It's gonna make it very hard to navigate though, so let's turn that off. Okay, so we've already explored all this way, we just need to get back. Okay, that's right. We go to the elevator, then the elevator will get us back to the ship. Hello, Dark Jedi. Again, why is it that just because I get in a spacesuit when I get out, I still have my lightsaber with me, but I don't think to equip it? Except this time, Bastila's not so on the ball either. This was hers. And Karth.
You asked for this!
I guess blasters can still work okay against Dark Jedi if they're incapacitated first. And there's more of them? Look, all we want is just to get back to our ship. You don't need to be... Okay, now they're taking people that way. Oh, this is the assault droid. Okay.
You shall fall.
Shall fall. That sounded rather ominous. those will get more as we level up. Let's make it so we can take some cybernetics as well. I want to be able to get the eventually get the force explode ability, so go that route. Okay, hangar. Just gather your party before going forth. Karth, try to keep up with the group. You have to get to the bridge and unlock the docking bay doors before you go down to the hangar. That's right, there was a reason we went to the bridge, not just to confront Saul. Okay, let's see if we can set super speed. Okay. Of course, once we come through here, we're going to have to make sure to equip our weapons again, but hopefully there won't be any new enemies on the bridge and we can just wait till we get back. Okay, so that's the outside. Bastila, let's move. Here we go. Okay, computer panel. Open docking bay doors. Slice into system and program new destination. Well, that sounds fun. Okay, let's open the docking bay doors. Access denied. Spikes rejected. Destination cannot be reprogrammed. Aw. I thought that was going to be like, oh, we can send the Sith to some... to the other side of the galaxy where they won't even... like, they'll have to figure out where they are before they can figure out how to get back. Okay. Let's go here. Okay, and make sure we equip our weapons. Okay, so I've got my lightsaber. Bastila. Okay, now Bastila already has hers. Okay, that's very inconsistent, Bastila. See, at least Karth, I know I have to tell him to pick up his guns again every time.
Yes?
So. Okay. Not sure it's really accurate to call that droid decommissioned anymore. When we fix it up, isn't it kind of recommissioned? Everybody here. Good. Okay, now we can go to the hangar. Good. No.
It's Canderous. We took care of the guards. We're inside the Ebon Hawk and all systems are go. As soon as you guys join us, we can get out of here.
All right. Oh. Almost feel like I could take on the whole Sith Empire myself. Come on, nope. Open. There we go.
Yes, what's on your mind?
No, trying to pick up
You
loot.
got it.
Didn't mean to talk to you, sorry. Remains. Pick those up first. Just a poison grenade. Alright. Okay, hopefully it's not too far. Okay, blast door. Oh, large open area. Maybe we'd. This is not the hangar. Okay.
How'd you like that?
I like that we're getting more abilities to attack multiple enemies at once. It's kind of helping with these crowds a bit. Okay. Seriously telling me only one guy had lootable remains? You guys are disgrace to your uniforms. So now we can come over here and admire the view. Hey, there's our ship. There's some fighters ready to probably take off as soon as we mount the ship. And then is that? Okay, no, that's some kind of a load lifter thing, I guess, or something. At first I thought it was like guns, but I think it's supposed to be like a space forklift equivalent or something. Okay, switch way. Let's try this way first, because this looks like it's just a closet. And it's a closet that we can't open, so. So this should probably take us down, then we loop around and go into the hangar. Whoa.
Darth Malak.
Good job, Karth. Way to go.
I hope you weren't thinking of leaving so soon, Bastila. I've spent far too much energy hunting down you and your companions to let you get away from me now. Besides, I had to see for myself if it was true. Even now, I can hardly believe my eyes. Tell me, why did the Jedi spare you? Is it vengeance you seek at this reunion?
Reunion? What are you talking about? Why did the Jedi spare me? I don't understand. This meeting was inevitable, Malak. Maybe you meant to ask that question of Karth?
What? You mean you don't know? All this time and you still haven't figured it out? I wonder how long you would have stayed blind to the truth. Surely some of what you once were must have surfaced by now. Even the combined power of the Jedi Council couldn't keep your true identity buried forever, could it?
The Jedi do not believe in killing their prisoners. No one deserves execution, no matter what their crimes.
The Council would not normally accept an adult for training, but this is a special case.
They say the Force can do terrible things to a mind. It can wipe away your memories and destroy your very identity.
I'm remembering all of these conversations.
Tatooine. Kashyyyk. Manan. Korriban. Revan visited each of these worlds searching for clues to reveal the hidden location of the Starforge.
The lure of the dark side is difficult to resist. I fear this quest to find the Starforge could lead you down an all too familiar path.
What greater weapon is there than to turn an enemy to your cause, to use their own knowledge against them?
We are Revan. Looks like being with the Jedi agreed with us a bit more than wearing a Sith mask all the time, though. Okay.
You cannot hide from what you once were, Revan. Recognize that you were once the Dark Lord, and know that I have taken your place.
No, this is some sort of trick, a Sith lie. I'm Darth Revan? How is that possible? And if I'm Darth Revan, doesn't that mean I'm, like, your master and you should listen to me? Darth Malak, you stop all this foolishness at once. So, yeah, how is this possible? I don't think it's a lie, but how is it possible?
You do not yet remember, Revan. The Jedi set a trap. They lured us into battle against a small Republic fleet. During the attack, a team of Jedi Knights boarded your ship. The Jedi strike team captured you, and the Council used the Force to reprogram your mind. They wiped away your identity and turned you against your own followers.
No, I don't believe you. It's impossible. How did they capture someone as powerful as Revan? I mean, me. Do you really mean do you mean I'm really your master? Or why wouldn't the Jedi simply kill me? I mean, Bastila told us, at least in the flashback, that the Jedi don't kill prisoners. How'd they capture us? Yeah, I want to know. So I'm your master, so you should listen to me, right?
Once I served you, Revan. But I always knew that one day the title of Dark Lord would be mine. When that Jedi strike team boarded your vessel, I saw my day had come. I ordered my own ships to fire on your bridge. I thought I could destroy all my enemies with a single glorious victory. I never dreamed the Jedi would take you alive from the wreckage.
But why did you betray your master? Why wouldn't the Jedi simply kill me? Or, no, I don't believe you, Malak. I mean, he's an evil Sith, so I think that kind of explains the betrayal, but let's hear it from him.
You mean, why did I betray you, Revan? You are the one who taught me the ways of the Sith. The strongest must rule if we are to survive. You knew I would one day challenge you for supremacy, but you underestimated me. I acted sooner than you expected and seized the Sith throne with a single brilliant stroke.
Well, if the strongest should rule, then shouldn't you have left me in charge? I don't think you're a very good Sith, Malak, but why wouldn't the Jedi simply kill me?
The Jedi are fools. They do not believe in executing prisoners. Originally, I assumed you had died in the battle. Imagine my surprise when I found out you were still alive, Revan.
Okay, so either disbelieve it or... Hey, Bastila, can you fact-check this?
It's true. I was part of the team sent to capture Revan, to capture you. When Malak fired on the ship, you were badly injured. We thought you were dead. Your mind was destroyed, but I used the Force to preserve the flicker of life in your body. I brought you to the Jedi Council. They were the ones who healed your damaged mind.
Okay. Then why don't I remember being Revan? But the memories I have, where did they come from? It's a good point. I was given like a whole backstory and everything of how I was, a smuggler or scout or something who traveled the galaxy, and that's how I knew all these alien languages and stuff. Where did those come from?
The Jedi Council didn't restore your wounded mind, Revan. They merely programmed it with a new identity, one loyal to the Republic. They tried to make you their slave.
Okay. Malak, fair point, but I'm not talking to you at the moment, okay? Let me deal with other stuff first. So, you've been lying to me this whole time, Bastila. Or why not just let me die? But why program me with another identity? I understand, Bastila, you had no other choice. I mean, that's... if I was the evil Sith Lord of the entire Sith fleet, I can see the Jedi might have been kind of limited on options. Not terribly thrilled with the, deceiving me into thinking I had a different backstory and was, just a humble scout who was a master of every language in the galaxy. But, you didn't really have any choice. So, okay, yeah, I forgive you.
Forgiveness, Revan? You are weak. I was right to betray you. You are not fit to rule the Sith. A small part of me has always regretted betraying you from afar. I always knew there were some who would think I acted out of fear, that I did not want to face you. But now fate has given me a second chance to prove myself. Once I defeat you in combat, no one will question my claim to the Sith throne. My triumph will be complete.
Your power's no match for the light. Or triumph, Malak? You seem to forget that I'm still alive. Yeah, it's definitely a bit too early to be claiming victory here when you kind of failed at the thing that you were trying to do. Not only did you not kill me, but apparently you didn't kill the Jedi boarding party either. So your plan just seemed to fail in all regards. So let's go with that option.
The Jedi Council were foolish to let you live. I won't make the same mistake. We shall finish this alone in the ancient Sith tradition. Master versus apprentice, as it was meant to be.
Okay, so I guess we're... Can I force push you? Yes, I can. Okay. Oh, I don't want to be debilitated. No. Let's go ahead and use that. Oh, let me force push you again. This is fun. force pushed. There we go. Oh no, not the force spinny move. Ow. So do you guys want to help out? Okay, no. Just, you're gonna knock off for the day. Okay, weird. He went straight ahead, but I'm kind of curious where all these other doors lead to. Nope. Okay. Ha, you weren't expecting me to come this way. Okay, this accomplishes what, Malak? I guess you did make my my shield time out, so I have to re-enable that.
This isn't over, Malak.
Your friends do not give up easily, Revan. You always could inspire loyalty. But even the three of you together cannot stand against my power.
For the Jedi! I'll hold Malak off. You two get out of here. Find the Star Forge.
Seriously? Bet?
No, Bastila, he's too strong. No!
I mean, it's not that he's too strong. Like,
get past. Come on, we have to get to the Ebon Hawk.
You realize, like, I was beating him. He was barely scratching me. There was absolutely no reason to do that. Okay. So what about Bastila? We have to help her. Good idea. Let Bastila deal with Malak. Now, it is interesting that this is very, very much paralleling the on board the Endar Spire at the very beginning of the game, when we were trying to get to the escape pods, and I think Trask was the name of the trooper who was our companion at the time. At the end of that, we encountered a Jedi, and he's like, "I'll hold him off, and you get to the escape pods." So I have a little bit of a parallel there, but like, shouldn't we help Bastila? I mean, seriously, I had him below half health. We were probably going to beat him.
Bastila doesn't stand a chance against Malak, but we can't help her. Not here. We have to get off the ship and find the Star Forge. That's the key to beating the Dark Lord. Bastila sacrificed herself so we could get away. We can't let her sacrifice be in vain. Come on!
Okay, guess we just abandon Bastila to her fate. Seriously, we can't just, like, go in there? No. Can't.
No problem. Didn't work.
No, okay. I mean, seriously, Bastila, if you had just... if you hadn't intervened and just let me do it, I was going to beat him. Out fighters. part of you used to, when I'm sitting in a turret like this and playing X-Wing or TIE Fighter or one of those games, so having the controls not be inverted is tough to get used to. Nope. Come on, get back here. You have a little radar to the lower left, so that's good. Unfortunately, they keep on staying like high enough that I can. Generally, they stay high enough for me to get out. And seriously, if I'm a Sith Lord, shouldn't I be like commanding one of you guys to handle turret duty? You'd think there'd be some nice perks like that or something.
Where is Bastila? What happened on that ship?
We ran into Malak. He would have killed us, but Bastila sacrificed herself so we could get away.
You mean she's dead?
Ah, Malak won't kill her. Don't be foolish. He'll want to use her battle meditation against the Republic. Turn her to the dark side, and the Sith will always be victorious.
Okay, so just kind of standard Jedi training procedure then. That's okay. We'll just turn her, like, unturn her to the dark side, I guess. Back to the light side. We have to go back for Bastila. Okay, already kind of a bit late for that. Or we can't help Bastila, not unless we find the Star Forge first. Yeah, that's where we'll do.
Not so fast. We've got a bigger issue to deal with here. They deserve to know the truth about you. Do you want to tell them what Malak said, or should I?
Okay. I don't care what Malak said. I'm not Darth Revan. I'm JJ48. I'll tell them I'm Darth Revan. Say one word and you're dead, Karth. No, I'm totally Darth Revan. Nice to meet you guys again. Sorry, didn't tell you earlier, but just learned myself. So, hope that's not too big a deal.
Revan? What are you talking about? Is this some kind of a joke?
No, it's no joke. The Jedi Council captured Revan and erased the Dark Lord's mind, programming in a new identity. Saul Karath told me on the Leviathan, and Bastila confirmed it.
You're Darth
and
Revan?
Malak.
This is big. Do you remember anything about being the Dark Lord?
Small bits, a few strange dreams and visions, that's all. I don't remember anything about being Revan. No, I think the strange visions are probably part of that, so, yeah.
Just a few flashes. That's it. Nothing more? Then I don't think there's a problem. It seems to me that if you don't really remember anything about being Revan, then it doesn't really matter anymore. You are who you are now, right?
Of course it still matters. How do we know more memories won't come flooding back? How do we know Revan won't suddenly turn on us? The whole time we've been chasing after Malak, we've had his old Sith master right at our side, listening to our secrets, hearing our plans.
Also, I think in fairness, making some of those plans, so, you know, they weren't all yours, Karth. I'm sorry, Karth, I wish this wasn't true. But I'm not the Dark Lord anymore, I'm JJ48, I'm one of you. Blame the Jedi Council for this, Karth, not me. Where this changes nothing, I still want to stop Malak. I don't know, I would say blame the Jedi Council, not me, but I get the feeling that Karth's not going to buy that. So, yeah, let's just, look, I don't want to have been an evil Sith Lord any more than you, but, you know, we don't get to change what happened in the past, Karth.
Hey, you've got nothing to be sorry about. You didn't ask for this. Besides, I know you. You're not Revan anymore. Whatever you used to be, you're one of us now.
I agree with Mission. I swore a life debt to the person you are, not to the person you were. I see.
Big Z and I will stick by you. We owe you our lives. We won't desert you now.
How can you say that, Mission? The Sith bombed my homeworld, Revan took away my family, and destroyed my life.
Everyone knows it was Malak who gave the order to attack your people, Karth. You can't blame Revan for that.
I suppose you've proven yourself to be a friend of the Republic by your actions so far, Revan. But can I trust you? Can any of us?
So I'm kind of curious with Zalbar's reaction. That like, oh yeah, I didn't swear a life debt to Revan. I swore a life debt to the person you are now. Does that mean if I went back to being Revan, Zalbar would be like, yep, I'm free of my life debt now. Don't have to. So what about you, Jolie? What do you think, Candace? What do you have to say, HK47? You want to ban me, will you, T3? Karth, you stand with me against Malak. Will I get a chance to go through all these, I wonder? We don't interact with T3 enough. T3, you're still my buddy, right? Even though, like, I don't think we've really traveled together since Taurus. You've just kind of stayed on board the ship, pretty much.
I knew the little guy would come through for you. Droids don't hold grudges.
Unless they're programmed to. Speaking of which, let's ask HK47.
Commentary. I am experiencing something unusual, Master.
Why? What's happening?
Answer. My programming is activating my deleted memory core. I believe I have a homing system that is restoring it, Master.
So this is the stimuli you were waiting for? Everyone be careful, there's no telling what this means. Or your homing system, what's that? Or I'll destroy you if you make a move, droid. No, HK had told us before that, like, he thought some memories were deleted or were at least, like, stored away where he couldn't access them unless some stimuli unlocked them, and this appears to be the stimuli. Or stimulus, I guess.
Explanation. I believe so, Master. I was unaware of my homing system until it had been activated. It seems that the homing system deliberately restores my deleted memory core upon returning to my original master.
You mean Revan?
Affirmation. Correct, Master. Sith protocols maintain that all droid knowledge be deleted before assassination missions and restored upon return. I have returned to you, and my full functionality is now under your personal command. It is a distinct pleasure to see you again, Master.
Well, that makes a lot of sense, actually. I mean, it does explain kind of the massive dark side bonus for HK47. But I found you. You didn't find me. Or I'm not exactly Revan anymore, HK. We're good, so long as you're loyal. Yeah, that actually works out a little bit too well. It's kind of eerie how much sense that makes, actually.
Observation. Indeed. I do hope we shall have the chance to engage in combat together again soon, Master.
Wow. What are the chances of that happening?
Remember, we're talking about the Force here. At this point, Malak himself could drop out of the sky and I wouldn't bat an eyelash.
Good point.
Well, that'd be kind of hard to do since we're on a ship. And we're not actually in any sky, as far as I can tell. But speaking of which, what do you think, Candace?
You defeated the Mandalore clans in the war, Revan. You were the only one in the galaxy who could best us. We had never met one like you before, and never since. How can you even ask if I'll follow you? Whatever you're fighting, it will be worthy of my skill. I'm your man until the end, Revan. No matter how this plays out.
Okay, cool. Thanks. What about you, Jolie?
What about me? I already knew who you were, though it wasn't my place to tell you. Better off that you know, if you ask me. Does it change anything?
How did you know?
I'm not here to judge you. You'll do what you have to do, and I'll help if I can.
Okay, I think I know how Jolie knew, because, of course, Revan and Malak had been to Kashyyyk before, and probably encountered Jolie there, so he probably he's probably like, "Oh, hey, you're the guy from before, but you don't seem to remember that, so I'll just keep quiet about it." So, okay. Juhani doesn't get a say in all this. Okay, it seems kind of weird that we're leaving her out, but well, Karth, will you stand with me against Malak?
Well, the others seem to trust you, and I don't see any other way that we can stop the Sith. And I suppose that Malak is the real enemy here. I really don't have any other choice, do I?
Nope. I won't let you down, Karth, I promise. I'm not Revan anymore, Karth. You have to believe that. Or, you're right, you don't have a choice. I'm in charge here. Yeah, I won't let you down, Karth.
I want to believe you. You've proven yourself time and time again during our mission, but this is a little much for me to wrap my mind around.
Okay. You have to try, for Bastila's sake. Or, how do you think I feel? You have to find a way to deal with this, Karth. Yeah, how do you think I feel, Karth? I just found out that, like, I'm, Dark Lord and probably massive war criminal, but I'm still dedicated to the light side, so can't really let that bother me at the moment.
This must be even more of a shock to you. I don't know how you even keep going. I guess we both just have to find a way to push forward. Don't worry. I won't let my personal feelings get in the way of my assignments or this mission, but don't forget, I've sworn an oath to defend the Republic. As long as this mission stays on course, I'll stick with you, but I won't let you betray the Republic under any circumstances. So I guess that's it then. We keep going. We've still got one more star map to uncover if we're gonna find that Star Forge and save Bastila, so let's do it before it's too late.
Okay. This is probably going to be a good stopping point. Bit of a shocking reveal. So it turns out that the real Revan was inside of us the whole time. And we've been following in our own footsteps. So I guess just going around in circles. Is there for a moment when we landed, it looked like there was like a ghost Bastila or something right there, which I don't know if it was just something looked that way or if it was actually there. Wouldn't surprise me if it was there, because sometimes with these games it might have been like started drawing her and then realized, oh nope, she's not supposed to be here. But all right, so that's kind of a big thing to take in. I guess Juhani, maybe we'll speak to her next time, see if how she's feeling about us being Revan, if she'll speak about it. I'm sure she had her reasons for not joining the group. And yeah, next time we'll try to help Mission's brother. We'll I think go do some other stuff and probably head towards the last world, or the last of the star maps at least. So with that, thank you for joining me and have a good week. And I should be here next Friday, so I will see you next time. Night.